Gunfreaknation. I want to know what the hell is going on in New Jersey. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all don't heard about all these drones, so-called drones flying around in New Jersey, New York, Colorado. I even heard reports of it in Michigan, man. I want to know what the hell is going on with all these UAPs. You know, basically UAPs, they call them, it's a UFO. They just call it UAPs now. It's an unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAPs now. You know, back in the day it was UFOs, unidentified flying objects, you know, but man, it's crazy. You know, I got my own story to be told. I'm going to tell it at a later time. I'm still trying to go through all these hard drives and find the footage of my 2016 UFO sighting that I witnessed along with my son and my brother and my niece. So I don't know what's going on. People are, you know, reporting these so-called drones are the size of SUVs, the size of school buses, man. But the footage that I've seen, I'm going to keep it 100 funky with you. I think they either top secret government craft or an adversary, a foreign country, possibly Chinese or Russian. I don't know how they getting all the way from there from them countries to over here to this country, but man, the whole thing is crazy, man. But you know, the ones that I saw, it looked mechanical. It got rings, it got the lights on it. You know, it just looked man-made to me. Unless the UFOs smart enough to transform themselves to look like a drone. You know, they very clever. They cloak themselves. But the thing that I saw back in 2016, man, this object was an orb, a reddish orange orb. And it was like a life force. It looked like a plasma ball. Reddish, orange, and it had intelligence. It didn't have no kind of structure or mechanical or anything. It was just a ball of light. And it blew me away, man. My jaw just like, what? I'm telling you, something is happening in the skies. Gunfreaknation, I need y'all to keep y'all eyes to the sky, because you just never know what you will see, man. There's more to this world than y'all know. You know what I'm saying? To what you think it is. It's just a lot of unexplainable stuff that can't, like, what I saw, I can't say it was little green man or I don't know. All I can do is just describe what I saw, and one day soon I'm going to. I mean, I've talked about it plenty of times in my, you know, on my lives and stuff like that. My live, when I live stream and stuff. But I do feel like something is happening, something is going on right now, man, and most definitely we are not the only intelligence in this universe, man. Come on now, man. The Earth is being visited. They might already be here. You know, rumor has it, it's underground, in the ocean, under the, you know, deep in the ocean, alien bases and stuff, man. You know, somebody said we only know explore like 5% of the ocean, so maybe that's where they from. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's advanced. You feel me? It's advanced, way more advanced than us. I hear people say they time travelers, that they are actually us from the future, and they're coming, you know, to check in on us to make sure, you know, we don't do anything that might cause a nuclear war. Because guess what? If we do something stupid, like start World War III or nuclear war, they won't be there, you know? Civilization is over, you know? So then I'm hearing other theories. I'm hearing other theories that It's the United States that's doing it just to test the reaction of the American people. They want to see how you're going to react because they know sooner or later it's going to be a massive event that's going to take place where it's going to be undeniable. It's going to be undisputable. It's going to be boom right there in your face. You got to remember, man, before this popped off in New Jersey and New York, it was sightings in Washington, D.C. They had the orbs and lights and stuff right over the Capitol, man. So something is definitely, something definitely is happening. And we don't know whether what's going on in New York and New Jersey is a distraction, man. You know, allegedly when the Phoenix Lights, allegedly, the Phoenix Lights did happen. But they said the military started dropping flares to distract people from the craft that flew across the whole entire state of Arizona. This was a boomerang-shaped craft, over a mile long, the size of 2 football fields, they say. And they said that they was popping off flares so it could be, so when the people was interviewed, some people really did see flares. Other people saw the lights, the orbs. Some people saw the actual craft that flew across the whole, state. So they dropped them flares so people could be like, oh, it was just the military doing a military training drill where they was, dropping flares and stuff, man. They probably did really see it because they did that to create confusion. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of looked like what's happening right now in New York and New Jersey. I saw some footage that was just released today off the coast of New York, and it showed 2 orbs that was at ocean level, man. It was a river, a lake, or ocean or something. But the person that captured it, you can clearly see that these 2 objects were orbs. And that's the one I think that's really from out of this, this world, from another world, because what I saw, it defied human technology, man. I mean, what else can you call it when you got this orb, this reddish orange orb, and you got stuff, it's flickering, and the stuff spinning around it, and it's flickering, and then all of a sudden it get real bright and it start making like a buzzing noise, and stuff started falling out of it, trickling down like hot molten metal. And when that stuff that dripped from it, it formed another one, and it came up from behind the trees. And that's the part, one was right here, and then the one that came from behind the trees, when it dripped that stuff off, it floated up, and it was like geometry, man. And it was like rock solid up in the sky. That's the part I was able to capture on video briefly. The crazy part is when I'm looking at it through that old ass camera that I had got from 2010. Remember, this happened in 2016. I couldn't see nothing in the viewfinder, nothing, zilch. So I stopped recording it because I didn't think it was capturing it. But lo and behold, when I came back to look at the footage, I did capture it. You can hear the conversation between my brother, my niece, and I. And it blew me away. It blew me away, man. We knew that we was looking at something that clearly was bizarre, paranormal. I don't know what it was, but it was there. And when I find that video, man, I'm gonna show it. It's not the best. It's not the best quality footage. Number one, that camera I had was outdated. It's from 2010 technology. It wasn't even HD. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even HD. But you could still see the two orbs up in the sky. So, United States, man, this government know more than, than they, I just know they know more about it. They know that it exists. Come on, man. They got NASA. They got a space station up in the sky that constantly see these things up in space. That when they up in that International Space Station up there, they seeing these objects flying and going into the Earth atmosphere. So yeah, it's definitely something going on big time in the country right now, man. We are being invaded, and it's nothing that they can do about it, man. Their technology is light 1,000 light years ahead of the technology that we got. So I don't know what they are. I just don't. I'm just as clueless as you are, but I know that they exist because I've seen it with my own eyes, man. So Gunfreak Nation, keep your eye to the sky because something bizarre. I'm not gonna call it weird. I'm just gonna call it bizarre, man. Paranormal. Something is happening, and it's the reason why them drones is so-called drones is over there in New York and New Jersey. They say it's going. They going over military bases, Trump's golf course out there, man. Yeah, it's quite bizarre, man. But I like the footage that I saw. These things they making buzzing noises like it's an engine in it. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that got me thinking that it's adversaries, man. It's either us, they got top secret drones, or it's another government that's doing it. In that case, I believe it, because the other ones that's just orbs and shit, and like the big boomerang craft that was seen over Phoenix back in '97. Those, I believe, are from another world. So it's a lot more to the world than we know it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. They might be from another dimension. We don't know. All I know is that it's bizarre. But anyway, Gunfreak Nation, I had to, chime in on it. I think that the drones over in New Jersey, New York, possibly it's a good chance that there are some top secret, top secret drones, man, that another country is using to spy on us, man. But them orbs, that's on a whole nother level. We talking about basically some type of life form. A plasma ball, an orb that got intelligence, that can float, can fly, can speed, can just hover. Make it make sense. You can't make something make sense just from another world. You feel me? But anyway, Gunfreak Nation, me personally, I don't feel that they're a threat. Because when I witnessed that back in 2016, I didn't feel scared I didn't sense it being dangerous or a threat. And then I was just in total awe. I'm like in amazement, man. Like, wow. I'm looking at it like, wow. And when that second one came up, me and my son, we couldn't even move, man. Our jaws just dropped. And we was like, wow. And I just took off and ran in the house screaming UFOs because I was going to go get the camera. My phone had died at the time, But, yeah. It's other things amongst us. And I can't explain. It's unexplainable. It's unexplainable. But like I said, what's going on in New York and New Jersey and other parts of the country, the government ain't trying to shoot it down. They ain't trying to intervene. It's like they can't do nothing with it. And then I saw a report where they did scramble helicopters and, planes and stuff, but they're not showing up on the radar. And then some of them saying that whatever the object was, it jammed their radar system and shit, man. It's some crazy things happening right now. Very, very crazy. So, you know, y'all brace yourselves. You know, this could, like I said, this could be some type of experiment by our government to see how we reacting to it. Maybe they trying to, you know, maybe they don't want mass panic. You know what I'm saying? People freaking out. You know, it has a lot of stuff that go along with it. Like, once this is proven, what does it do for religion, man? A lot of people is religious, you know, so it's, you know, what does it mean? What does the Bible mean? Your, you know, your faith and all that. You know, this can, once when this show, once when they make themselves known, where it can be, you know, government ain't gonna be able to say nothing. It's gonna be undeniable. What does it mean for religion? Will it be a breakdown in society? Will it be mass hysteria? You know, will people be panicking? It's complicated, y'all. Very, 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 very complicated, man. There could be a lot of blowback from this, man. But my thing is, these governments, man, they what I'm trying to say is, if it could be another mass sighting like the Phoenix Lights, you gotta remember, back in 97, cell phones wasn't prevalent like that in 97. But nowadays they are. So therefore, they are being captured on a daily basis. You feel me? On a daily basis, they are being captured on video. We got Navy pilots, Air Force pilots that's reporting these things. We got pilots that's flying, you know, regular airplanes, man. You know, they are reporting them. You know, it's just that I feel like if they really, when they ready to really show themselves, it's gonna be something massive, man. It's like, it's gonna be undeniable, you know, and we don't know how the world gonna react to it. But I can tell you right now, from what I saw back in 2016, we most definitely are not alone. I don't know what it was. I don't know where it came from. All I know is that this object, these orbs, it wasn't man-made. What can you call something that's reddish and orange and it's got energy and stuff swimming around and it's flickering, you know, and it had like a little eye in it. There's something that looked like a little eye in it, man. But this thing had intelligence. It came, it stopped, it hovered, it got real bright. And by the way, when I say it got real bright, not one time did it illuminate anything around it. The light stayed trapped within it. You know, it wasn't like headlights on a car or your flashlight that's, you know, designed to illuminate things around it in the dark so you can see it. This happened at nighttime. This object didn't do that. The light was trapped within. And then as it got brighter, like somebody, you know how you got your chandelier in your living room, in your dining room, and you can turn it up. You can make it go low. You can make it go bright with the settings, the dimmer. This thing got real bright, and it started making like a buzzing sound. And, you know, stuff started, you know, flickering off of it like hot molten metal. And I believe that the stuff that dripped off of it formed another one, and it came up. That had to be it. It was incredible, man. And to be honest with you, I wish I could see it again, because it was just something. Every time I think about it, man, it's like it just happened yesterday. I'll never forget that experience as long as I live, because I knew I was witnessing something like just totally bizarre, something that, you know, nobody else would probably ever see in their lifetime, something that in my gut didn't belong here. I believe that didn't come from this planet, you know. So yeah, we don't know, but every day in New Jersey, every night, they say around 9 p.m., these so-called drones showing up. Where are they coming from? And how is they able to stay airborne for 2 and 3 hours? And, you know, in their movements and stuff, it's, one person said one of them disappeared when a plane was flying over it. It disappeared. Come on, y'all. What the hell is going on? Anyway, Gunfreak Nation, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think it could be. You know, I personally believe in other life forms, man, from different worlds and stuff, you know. But anyway, thank you for watching it, Gunfreak Nation. Listen, y'all stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And be ready to send them aliens. Nope, them savages. Them aliens ain't did nothing to us. It's the savages that's walking amongst us, walking around amongst us, that you got to worry about, that you got to be concerned about. Anyway, Gunfreak Nation, much love to you. Salute.